Stephen A. Smith went at Jason Whitlock's top today, knock his kufi off and everything. No, I'm just playing. But Stephen A. went out there and let Jason Whitlock know that the time for playtime is over with. Calling him names, started throwing some shots. He was always throwing shots at Jason Whitlock, but he wasn't saying his name. He called his name this time around, called him a fat bastard, called him all type of other stuff too. Stephen A. was going in on him. And some would say it's about time. Some would say, oh, finally, Stephen A. is finally addressing Jason Whitlock. But I think, why? Why address Jason Whitlock? There's no reason for Stephen A. to address Jason Whitlock. Stephen A. is levels above Jason Whitlock at this point in his career. So there's no reason for him to address anything that Jason Whitlock says. But, I do know that there's time when somebody keep nigging at you, keep necking at you, you're going to step out there. You're going to have to say something to them. But I think it's a waste of time. I think there's levels, and Jason Whitlock ain't on that level. I hear Shannon Sharp say it all the time, not to give these dudes your spotlight, not to give these dudes your fan base. Don't let them hear about you talking. Don't let your fan base hear you talking about them, calling their name. And you can address them, but, address them without calling their names. And, Stephen A., I guess he finally decided that he was going to do it. I think it has much more to do with content, though, than it had anything to do else, because I don't see the reason for Stephen A. to pick up Jason Whitlock for anything right now. Jason Whitlock is not the guy. He's not that type of guy. He doesn't have that much pull. I mean, he works for the Blaze. He's always talking bad about the black community, always talking bad about some black guy in sports, in entertainment. He's never the guy that's talking up for his people. So, I mean, some would say, who really cares what Jason Whitlock thinks or what Jason Whitlock says? But again, when you say something about somebody, you can't tell them how to react to it. You can't tell them how to address it. You can't tell them how to come at you. You can't tell them what to say. And obviously, Stephen A. felt like it's time to address Jason Whitlock. He felt like, yo, I'm have to catch Fat Boy, put him in a bear hug, put him in a chokehold and squeeze him. I'm just playing. But yeah, Stephen A. just got sick of it. He just felt like it's something for him to address, and he addressed it. Hopefully, it doesn't prolong too long, because I don't see anything great coming out of this. I don't even see no action or nothing. These two guys are, Stephen A. is a high-class celebrity. Jason Whitlock is a mid-class celebrity. So I don't, think it's a lose-lose situation for both of them if it ever came to blows. But I do understand, as a man, you don't want somebody keep nagging on your name, keep calling your name. Every minute they mentioning your name, talking bad about you, trying to destroy your character and press, every chance he get. And that's Jason Whitlock. He does it to Shannon Sharp. He does it to a lot of black guys in sports. I don't know what's the reasoning for him to do it other than content and to throw your brothers under the bus, Could they have done something to him behind the scenes that we don't know about? I mean, anything is possible. But Jason Whitlock has have this track record of going at black sports media personnel, black people in entertainment. He's always, talking bad about his own community. So I don't know with Jason Whitlock, man. I don't know if he see an audience on that side. So if you talk bad about black people, you get those audience, and maybe those audience pay more. Maybe those audience, he don't need as much as them to get to where he need to go, so he used them. But something going on over there with Jason Whitlock and a bunch of other guys that seem fit to destroy black people in media, in entertainment. They just go at their own people, just going at them hard. But yeah, man, Stephen A. is getting at the boy, man. Stephen A. sick of it, tired of that boy. So Stephen A. went out there swinging, went for the pork chop. Yeah.